Jealousy is not always obvious. It doesn't always come in a big fight or loud argument. Sometimes it can be quiet, sneaky, and hidden behind smiles or kind words. Jealousy is often a silent killer. If you don't know how to spot it, it can creep up on you and affect your peace, your happiness, and even your growth. It doesn't matter how much you achieve, how good of a person you are, or how much you help others. If someone around you is jealous, it doesn't matter. They can't be happy for you, and they will try to bring you down in whatever way they can. Sometimes jealousy comes from the people you least expect it from: family, friends, and even people you work with every day. These are the people who should be supporting you, cheering for you, and celebrating with you. But instead they can't. They see your success as a reminder of what they haven't achieved, and instead of using that as motivation, they let their jealousy grow. As we go further, I want you to give this life lesson tutorial a thumbs up so it can reach and save many other people, and also say this affirmation with me: I attract positivity and universe blessings, leaving jealousy and doubt behind, and so be it. Sign number 1. Jealous people can't be happy for your success. You've probably been there. You've just achieved something great, whether it's a promotion, a new relationship, or simply a milestone in your life that makes you happy. You're excited. You want to share it with those closest to you. You expect them to celebrate with you, right? But instead of hearing congratulations or I'm so happy for you, you hear silence, or worse, criticism. When someone is jealous of you, they will not celebrate your achievements with you. They will instead act distant or even say something negative. It might be something small, like not responding when you tell them about your good news. Or it could be more obvious, like downplaying your success or criticizing your choices. They might act like your achievement is no big deal, or they might even suggest that you didn't deserve it. It's painful because you expect them to be happy for you. You think they would be proud to see you succeed, but jealousy clouds their ability to share in your joy. They see your success as a reminder of their own struggles, so instead of supporting you, they try to make you feel bad about your own achievements. For example, imagine you've just gotten a promotion at work. You're excited to share it with a friend, and when you do, they don't respond the way you expect. Instead of being happy for you, they start talking about how much harder they have been working and how they deserve a promotion too. Or maybe they even say something like, "Well, at least you didn't have to work weekends to get it." This is not just disappointment in not achieving the same thing, it's jealousy. Jealousy makes them feel bad about themselves because your success is a reminder that they haven't achieved the same thing. Jealousy can even show up when someone can't be happy for something as simple as a new relationship. You start dating someone new and you're excited. You think your friends will be happy for you, but instead one of your friends gets cold. They stop calling you or acting like they used to. They might even start acting distant or saying things like, "I didn't know you were dating someone. Why didn't you tell me?" The issue is not with the relationship, it's with their inability to handle your happiness. They can't be happy for you because deep down they wish they had the same thing, or they might feel threatened by your happiness. They may not say it out loud, but their actions speak louder than words. The second sign of jealousy is that they throw shade, but disguise it as advice. Have you ever had someone give you advice that didn't quite feel right? It was wrapped up in a helpful tone, but underneath it there was something else. Maybe it was a friend who gave you advice about your career path, but it felt more like a criticism. Or maybe it was a family member telling you how to do things better, but instead of helping you, they made you second-guess your decisions. When someone is jealous of you, they often disguise their jealousy under the guise of giving advice. They act like they want to help you improve, but what they're really doing is trying to control you or make you feel less confident. They might say things like, You should have taken a different approach to your career, or maybe you should reconsider your choices. This kind of advice is usually not coming from a place of love or concern. It comes from their need to make you doubt yourself. They want you to feel like you are doing things wrong, even though you know deep down that you're on the right path. The advice they give may sound helpful on the surface, but it's really just a way to make you feel small. They can't accept your success, so they try to undermine it by suggesting that you could be doing better. This is a dangerous form of jealousy because it's sneaky. The person giving this advice might not even realize they are doing it, but it's their way of expressing their own insecurities. If someone close to you is constantly telling you how to improve things in your life, or how you should have done something differently, especially after you've succeeded, take a moment to think about it. This is jealousy disguised as advice. A true friend will celebrate your success and cheer you on, not try to make you feel like you're not doing enough or not doing it right. The third sign that someone is extremely jealous of you is that they talk behind your back, but never to your face. Have you ever had someone act like everything is fine when you're around, but once you leave the room they start saying negative things about you? This is a classic sign of jealousy. Jealous people often have a hard time confronting their feelings directly, so they resort to gossip and backhanded comments when you're not around. Instead of speaking to you openly about their feelings or issues, they talk behind your back to make themselves feel better. The reason they gossip about you when you're not around is that they don't want to deal with the discomfort of their jealousy in person. They're afraid of confronting you because deep down, they know you would call them out on their behavior. So they hide in the shadows and try to tear you down when they think you won't hear it. This can happen in any kind of relationship, whether at work, among friends, or even within family dynamics. For example, imagine you've just gotten a big promotion at work. You're happy and excited to share the news with a colleague, but when you're not around, this colleague starts talking behind your back, telling others that you only got the promotion because of luck, or because someone else pushed you for it. They won't say these things to your face because they know it's not true, but they still spread negativity about you because they can't handle your success. It's their way of deflecting from their own insecurities and trying to make you seem less than you are. This type of jealousy can be hurtful, especially when it comes from people you thought were your friends or people you trusted. You might start questioning whether what they said behind your back was true or if you've misjudged them. But remember, the fact that they can't speak to you directly about their jealousy shows that they don't have the courage to confront their feelings. Instead, they hide in secrecy, hoping their words will somehow diminish your success. This behavior is toxic and should not be ignored. It's important to recognize that the issue lies with them, not with you. Jealous people often try to tear others down in secret because it makes them feel more powerful or in control of a situation they can't control. The fourth sign someone is jealous of you is that they try to compete with you in every area of life. If you've ever noticed someone constantly trying to outdo you in every aspect of your life, this is a clear sign of jealousy. Jealous people cannot stand the idea of you succeeding without them. They feel the need to compete with you, whether it's in terms of achievements, lifestyle, relationships, or even material possessions. This constant competition isn't about them wanting to better themselves. It's about them wanting to prove that they're just as good as you, or even better. Take, for example, a situation at work where you've been given a new responsibility or project. You're proud of your accomplishment and excited to take on the challenge. But instead of being supportive, a colleague starts to copy your style, or even tries to outshine you by taking over the project or presenting their version of your idea as their own. They're not interested in improving themselves. They just want to make sure they're not left behind or overlooked. The competition is one-sided. They might try to mimic what you wear, what you say, or even what you do, but it's not about self-improvement. It's about ensuring that you don't get ahead of them. This kind of behavior can also be seen in personal relationships. Imagine you're enjoying a new relationship with someone you care about, and suddenly, a friend or family member starts trying to match or exceed your happiness in some way. Maybe they begin showing off their relationships, trying to get more attention, or acting in ways that directly compete with the joy you're experiencing. They want to be the center of attention and can't stand the idea of you being happier or more successful than they are. In these situations, the jealous person is not celebrating your achievements or relationships. They're trying to turn everything into a competition. They feel threatened by your success because in their mind, if you win, it means they lose. It's a toxic mindset, but it's all too common when jealousy is involved. The key to recognizing this sign is understanding that their actions are not about them genuinely wanting to grow. They are driven by a deep need to prove themselves superior or equal to you. The fifth sign someone is jealous of you is that they make everything about them. Jealous people are not just competitive, but they also have a tendency to hijack every situation and make it about themselves. No matter what's happening in your life, whether it's a success, an accomplishment, or even a struggle, they will find a way to make the conversation or situation revolve around their own experiences or problems. They can't bear to see the spotlight on someone else, so they do everything they can to turn it back to themselves. For example, imagine you're talking about a personal achievement, such as completing a big project or receiving an award. Instead of being happy for you, a jealous person might immediately start talking about something they've done, trying to make their accomplishment seem more important or bigger than yours. Or if you're going through a difficult time, they might downplay your struggles and focus on their own, trying to make their problems seem more significant than yours. This behavior is a clear sign of jealousy because they need to be the focus of attention at all times. They can't handle the idea of someone else shining or receiving praise. In these situations, you might feel invalidated or ignored. Instead of feeling supported, you might feel like your successes or challenges are minimized in favor of theirs. It can be frustrating, especially when you need someone to celebrate with you or share in your difficulties. Jealous people don't know how to share the spotlight, and this is why they always try to shift the attention back to themselves. They thrive on being the center of attention, and they can't stand it when someone else is in the limelight. The sixth sign: they belittle your achievements. This sign is especially tricky because it often comes disguised as a joke or offhand comment. When someone is jealous, they will try to make your achievements seem less important, even if they are a big deal to you. This can be very hurtful because it makes you feel like your hard work and accomplishments are not valued. The jealous person may downplay your success or make it seem like it wasn't as hard-earned as it actually was. For example, imagine you've just earned a promotion at work, something you've been working towards for months. Instead of offering congratulations, a jealous colleague might say something like, "Oh, well, it's not like it was a huge promotion anyway," or "I've been working harder than you, so I don't get why you're the one who got the promotion." These comments make you feel as if your success doesn't matter, or worse, like you didn't deserve it. The jealous person is trying to tear down your sense of achievement because it reminds them of what they haven't accomplished yet. This sign is particularly damaging because it makes you question yourself and your worth. You might start doubting whether your success was actually that important or whether you deserved it in the first place. The jealous person wants you to feel this way because they can't handle the idea of you succeeding while they are stuck in their own insecurities. Instead of celebrating your wins, they will try to make you feel guilty for them. They want you to question your own abilities and achievements, and it can make you feel small and less confident in the long run. Jealous people always try to make you feel guilty for succeeding. This behavior is another form of emotional manipulation. When someone is jealous of your success, they might not show it directly. Instead, they'll make comments that make you feel bad about your accomplishments, as though you've done something wrong by succeeding. They may say things like, "Must be nice to have it so easy," or "I wish I had your luck." These kinds of remarks are meant to make you feel like your success is somehow unfair or undeserved. For instance, imagine you've been working hard to grow your business or improve your life, and things are starting to pay off. When you share your progress with a friend or family member, they might respond with a remark like, "I've been working just as hard as you, but I haven't had the same luck." This comment is not about your success. It's about making you feel guilty for achieving what you have. The jealous person is trying to shift the focus from your hard work and success to their own feelings of inadequacy. They want you to feel like you shouldn't be enjoying your accomplishments, and that somehow your success is wrong or hurtful to them. This kind of jealousy is subtle but dangerous. The jealous person is not just envious, they are also trying to make you feel bad about being happy. They may try to guilt-trip you into thinking that you should feel sorry for succeeding, or that you should downplay your success to make them feel better. This is a clear sign that they are unable to handle the fact that you're ahead of them in some way, and instead of using your success as motivation to do better, they try to make you feel guilty for it. Seventh sign, they talk negatively about your other relationships. Jealous people often try to undermine the relationships you have with others, especially when they feel threatened by them. If someone is jealous of you, they may criticize your friends, your partner, or even your family members in an effort to make you doubt your connections. This behavior is especially harmful because it not only targets you, but also tries to create tension in your relationships, making you feel isolated or unsupported. For example, let's say you've started dating someone new and you're excited about the relationship. A jealous friend might start talking badly about your partner, saying things like, "I don't think they're good for you," or "They don't seem trustworthy." Their aim is to plant seeds of doubt in your mind and make you question your choices. They're not doing this because they have genuine concerns. They're doing it because they can't stand the idea of you being happy in a relationship that they feel excluded from. This behavior can also happen in friendships. If you're spending more time with a new friend or someone who has become close to you, a jealous person might start criticizing your friendship, saying things like, "They only want to hang out with you because they want something from you." Their goal is to create doubt and insecurity, making you question the loyalty of the people you care about. This is a toxic form of jealousy because it targets the very relationships that bring you joy and support, trying to tear them apart to make you feel alone or unsupported. 8 sign, they only support you when it benefits them. Jealous people are not genuinely supportive. They only show interest or encouragement when it serves their own interests. When things are going well for you, they might not offer any support at all. But as soon as they see an opportunity to gain something from your success, they'll suddenly appear with compliments or helpful advice. This kind of behavior shows that their support is not about you or your well-being. It's about what they can get from your achievements. For example, imagine you've been putting in hard work to start your own business. Your family and friends don't really show much interest in your efforts, but when they see that your business is starting to take off, suddenly they want to be involved. They might ask you for discounts, for your help, or for a favor, pretending that they've always been your biggest supporter. The truth is, they've only started paying attention now that there's something in it for them. This is a clear sign of jealousy because they are only interested in your success as long as it can benefit them in some way. They don't truly care about your growth or happiness. They just want to use your success to further their own agenda. The 9th thing they do is that they try to tear you down with passive-aggressive behavior. Jealous people often use passive-aggressive tactics to express their envy, usually in a way that is disguised as humor or harmless comments. They might make sarcastic remarks, give backhanded compliments, or act like they're joking, but deep down, their words are meant to hurt you and make you feel less than you are. This kind of behavior is meant to undermine your confidence and make you second-guess yourself without them having to openly confront you. For example, a jealous person might say something like, "Oh, you actually got that promotion. I didn't think they'd pick you." Or, "You look good for someone who doesn't even try." These comments are meant to make you feel insecure about your success and achievements, even though they're disguised as compliments or jokes. The passive-aggressive nature of this behavior makes it harder to confront, as it can seem like they're just being playful. But the intent behind these words is to make you feel small and inferior. These signs of jealousy can have a huge impact on your mental and emotional well-being. The first step in dealing with jealousy is realizing that it's not about you. Jealous people are often struggling with their own feelings of inadequacy. They feel threatened by your success because it highlights what they haven't accomplished yet. Instead of using your success as motivation to improve, they use it to justify their own insecurities. It's their fear of not measuring up that leads to envy, and that envy can drive them to undermine you in various ways. Constantly dealing with jealousy can make you second-guess your worth, your relationships, and even your goals. It can make you feel like you don't deserve your success, or that you should hide your happiness to make others feel more comfortable. This is why it's so important to recognize the signs early. Once you spot jealousy in someone close to you, you can begin to protect your emotional energy and not let their negativity drag you down. If you recognize that someone is jealous of you, it's important to take a step back and evaluate the relationship. Are they really supporting you, or are they secretly undermining your success? Do they celebrate your wins, or do they try to make you feel guilty for achieving something great? Being around jealous people can have a long-lasting impact on your mental health, so it's important to surround yourself with those who genuinely care about your growth and happiness. In the end, recognizing the signs of jealousy is about protecting yourself. It's about recognizing that someone else's insecurity doesn't have to become your burden. Their jealousy is not your problem, and it's important to focus on your own path. Don't let their envy stop you from moving forward and pursuing your goals. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Comment below and affirm these words. I attract positivity and support, leaving jealousy and doubt behind. Stay strong, keep growing, and never let anyone's jealousy dim your shine. Thank you for watching.